everyone. You have now entered the cosmic radio receptors of KCIW 100.7 FM in Brookings, Oregon. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's interesting program. I'm Dr. Gigi, and my co-host is, as always, Jacques Kepner. How are you, Jacques Poo?
I'm doing finer than a couple weeks ago I said defeated 49er, so I don't know how I'm doing. I'm doing fine. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Doc&Jacques Radio Variety Show. Special thanks to sound engineer Ray Simon. And Tom, if you're listening, hope your ankle unsprains itself. Linda Bozak, who's sitting out listening, and a host of all sorts of other people that I'll mention in just a moment. But you're hearing this live syndicated show on KCIW in Brookings, Oregon. That said, this same syndicated show will be rebroadcast in exactly 1 week from today, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. on KZZH 96.7 FM in Eureka, Humboldt, and then a few hours later at 1 o'clock, my old alma mater, KFUG in Crescent City, California. So now you know, Dr. Gigi and I have your coast covered. And in addition to today's regularly broadcast-produced audio, we have a live radio, or a video broadcast, right?
Video, yeah.
And a certain wizard of the studio, namely Top Gun Michael Gorse, is now fully documenting each and every show by videotaping it. So thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
We really appreciate it. Okay, it's that time when good medicine and health tips are presented by my German medical doctor, not one, as you told me, or two or three. I had to look it up on Google. She has 4 patents in her name as a scientist and a university professor, Dr. Gigi. All right, that said, what medical marvels do you have for us today on this week's health segment of MD Gigi? Excuse me.
What?
One last thing. One last time, I need to tell the audience about what happened this morning, Doc. You know, when I went downstairs after she'd left, I found a note on the refrigerator, and it said, Jacques, between you and me, it's not working anymore. Doctor, I open up the refrigerator, and it's working fine. Okay, I'm trying too hard. All right, what do you got, Doc?
Today, you actually selected the subject, and we are going to discuss tendons, cartilage, and ligaments.
Ooh, kind of crucial, but kind of the unsung heroes of our human body, right?
So, when we walk, run, or even wiggle our fingers...
We're all wiggling our fingers, right?
There's a lot happening beneath our skin that we don't see. 3 unsung heroes, as you mentioned, in movement: tendons, ligaments, and cartilage quietly do the work of holding our body together and keeping our joints moving smoothly.
Did you say joints?
I did.
Oh, okay. Speaking of joints and such, you know, doctor, I had to recently quit marijuana altogether. My cholesterol was getting way too high.
I get the joints down.
All right, continue, please.
It's a very cute joke. I like it.
That is cute.
Okay, so think of tendons, ligaments, and cartilage as the body's connective team. Tendons are the tough cords that attach muscles to the bones, allowing our muscles to pull and move our skeleton, our bones around. The famous Achilles tendon behind our heel is one, and it can handle forces several times our body weight. That's
well, I know a lot of football players sprang or
very easily
track and field too, right?
Now, ligaments link bones to other bones, especially around joints like our knees and ankles or any other joints. They act like sturdy so-called straps that keep bones properly aligned while still allowing some flexibility. Damage to one, let's say ACL, anterior cruciate ligament in the knee, and we quickly see how crucial they are for our stability, our knee.
Very interesting. Dr. Gigi, what do you give a guy who has absolutely everything?
What?
Penicillin. Okay, go on.
Okay, let's go dive deeper in cartilage. Cartilage is the smooth, flexible tissue that cushions the joints or the bones that shapes part of our body, like the nose and ears.
Right.
And it keeps it keeps our knees bent without bones grinding together. All the joints, the so-called synovial joints, The bones are covered with the cartilage.
I know you do a lot of work, right? A lot of
I
your
do
patients.
a lot of work.
You're working 3 different jobs. You have a lot of patients that come in, they need knee shots, so you're getting a lot of experience
Yeah.
giving people joint shots.
Yep. Today I had a shoulder.
A shoulder, really?
Yeah.
Folks, I'm no good at math, but I am comforted in knowing that 5 out of every 3 people struggle with it also.
5 of 3.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Delete that one. What else?
All those 3 tissues develop from the same early body material called mesenchyme.
What?
If you want to study any biology, you will learn about the mesenchyme.
Okay.
And the mesenchyme also forms the bones.
Oh,
They're loaded with collagen injections.
yeah, the ladies with big lips.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's the protein that gives him strength and a little bit of a stretch. Tendons and ligaments are also made out of packed collagen fibers, and then they're usually lined up either in the same direction or crisscrossing, depending on what strength or what kind of sturdiness they have to show,
Okay.
or what kind of shock they have to be able to absorb, like the cartilage that our meniscus is made out of. For
Well,
example.
also, you have taught me from these nice little conversations, medical notes, that all of our blood cells are manufactured inside the bones. Mm-hmm. Bone marrow is.
Bone marrow.
Well, that's where our blood comes from. It's so
Right.
bizarre, but it leaches out through the bones. That's pretty wild.
Well, yeah, it doesn't leach out, but there's blood vessels going in and out.
Wow. Dr. Gigi, what do you call a nose without a body?
What?
No body knows. Simple. Good, I got her laughing. All right.
One big downside of those tissues is that they don't get much blood flow, or they don't really have hardly at all their own blood flow, meaning they don't get oxygen or nutrients to the tendons, the cartilage, or the ligaments. That means they have slower healing when they're injured. So, for example, if somebody sprains their ankle,
Right, like Tom Bozak.
Tom
right?
Bozak.
Hey, Tom.
Their ligaments are stretched or even torn, and it takes longer than actually bones to heal because they don't have their own blood supply. So that's why.
Or sometimes they don't heal at all, right? I mean,
Well, no, I mean sometimes everything.
it snaps.
But even if it's torn, it can.
What about my torn ligaments in my shoulder? What is that called?
That's torn.
Oh, corn husk. No, pardon me, the cuff. Okay, keep going.
A rotator cuff.
A rotator cuff. There you go.
There's all the 4 muscles.
All-
Okay.
Okay, well, as most of you know, if you haven't heard on Facebook, that last week my Visa card was, yes, indeed, it was stolen. Now it's everywhere that I want to be. But I don't think I'm going to report it stolen because the thief, he's spending a lot less than I do. I don't know if it's a he or she, but I've seen a couple of signatures, yeah.
I thought it was funny.
All right.
So at the end, a couple more funny, cute marvels. The slippery cartilage coating of our joints is so smooth and it's more frictionless or less frictionless than many machine lubricants. Pretty cool, right?
Wow.
Babies start life with more cartilage than adults
What?
because much of it later turns into bones as they grow. For example, the pisiform in the wrist or the patella, the kneecap.
Well, as testified by our guests in the studio today, their hands are working all the time because they are accomplished musicians and guitarists. I mean, you've got to have strong hands to be able to play as well and as long as the gentleman sitting across from us. Okay, one last joke. Okay, do you mind that? Should I say the risque one? I'm going to tell you a risque one. Do you know how I satisfy Dr. Gigi in bed? By
How?
sleeping on the sofa.
See, not funny.
Come on, darn it. Ray, you don't like that one either. Okay, thanks, Dr. Gigi, for cartilages, joints.
Tendon, ligaments,
ligament.
and cartilage.
Okay, there we go.
Those are the ones that you wanted to discuss.
All right, thank you so much. That was interesting, and we're right on time. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to this edition of the Doc&Jacques live radio show on KZZH, KCIW, and, of course, KFUG, coming to you from this wild and wonderful stretch of coastal magic along the northern California coast and southern Oregon shoreline. Today's guest we're really excited about it, really, truly. I've been after these guys to come up here for quite a while, and it finally happened. This will be the first show of February,
Yeah.
right? And
Right.
it will be continued for the next 5 Wednesdays in a row with, guess what? Musical guests.
Woohoo!
And today we're joined by 2 absolutely incredible musicians who have become a rhythmic beating heart.
Arrhythmia or arrhythmia?
Rhythmic, okay, of our local music scene. They really are good. We watch them develop and grow, and we just love watching. They have such a good time when these gentlemen take the stage. Michael Schmidt and Ross Morgan from the Way Outs, the Way Outs,
The
great
Way
name,
Outs.
are in the studio today. And if you've been anywhere near a stage, a festival, or a lively coastal bar in Crescent City or Brookings, chances are that you've seen these 2 in action, and that is, of course, with their other 2 teammates, which we will discuss soon. Michael and Ross are more than just the backbone of the Way Outs. They're the spark behind several other bands that bring our community together week after week. Their energy is infectious, their talent is undeniable, and their joy for entertaining is absolutely contagious. From heartfelt ballads to rock-driven rhythm and soulful grooves, these music crosses genres. I came up with this. This is a good one. They're crosses genres with ease. They're as comfortable reinventing a classic cover tune as they are driving into their own original material. Songs that speak of life on the coast, the people who live here, and the endless rhythm of the ocean just around the corner. What makes Michael and Ross so special isn't just their music, it's the feeling they create. Again, they have fun. They bring people together. They make strangers become friends. Dance floors fill up. Laughter flows freely into the night. So today, we get to know them a little better, talk about their lives and interests, their journeys through music, and then, best of all, we get a long set today of ready live experience and see them perform, well, hear them, and we'll see them because of Michael Gorse's videotaping this whole thing right here in the KCIW studio. So stick around, friends. You don't want to miss this show with Ross Morgan and Michael Schmidt. Both of you, welcome to the Doc&Jacques Show.
Hello. Thanks.
All right. Welcome
Good to
for
see you
being
guys.
here. We are really excited. We went to you guys' last,
So much fun.
what's that called?
It was at
Event.
Event at Porta Pines.
Yeah, it was
South Beach.
fantastic. Yeah. All right, we'll start off with normal questions, and we'll start. Well, I can see Michael much better, so I'll start with him. Where were you born and raised, Michael Schmidt?
Born in Wilmington, Delaware.
Ooh.
Raised northwest of Philadelphia.
Whoa,
He's
nice.
been around.
Smart people come from Pennsylvania.
And then, how long have you? When did you come here?
We got here in 2009.
Whoa, before us.
Is Jennifer listening? I hope. Hey, Jennifer.
Possibly.
Jennifer, you better be listening, okay? But everybody can listen to this show immediately after, anytime by going to kciw.org
Right, it's gonna be
and pressing on
podcasted.
past shows, and this will pop up right away.
Yeah. How about Ross? Where were you born and raised?
I was born Medford, Oregon,
Medford.
and grew up in Gasky in Crescent City.
Gasky.
Gasky, really close. What is it, 20 miles from Crescent
Well,
City? or
wait a
so?
minute. What's the one? Oh, it's Hayuchi's
Hayuchi's first.
And then you hit Gasky.
Yep.
What was it like growing up in Gasky? Kind
It
of
was
cool.
great.
Yeah.
Was it hot? Hotter than it is now?
No.
Cooler?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's known to be really super hot now. I mean, it's only 20 miles up the canyon. and
You're
it's-
kidding me, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Hayuchi's already.
Who do we know that lives in there? Greg Strong lives up there, I think. Do you know Greg?
He's Hayuchi, I think.
Yeah.
It's hotter in the summer, but
Mm-hmm.
it just rains like
Right.
like paradise.
Okay, where do you live now?
In Gasky.
In You're still
Yeah.
in Gasky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so
back in Gasky.
You're coming a long way for this trip. But that's
Very nice.
really cool. All right, Doc, keep on asking those.
Okay. What else do you guys, where, what, when do you guys play other than in the Way Outs?
What other bands?
We played it with
Well, whatever they want
the
to
two of
answer.
us, as
Yeah.
we're going to do here
Uh-huh.
occasionally.
Wait, you guys are a band by you two? By just you two? Or
We've run around and
Oh, is
how we
this?
kind of
really?
started.
Is this
like
M&R or what's
What,
the name?
what is the band called?
We just Morgan Schmidt.
Morgan Schmidt.
Morgan Schmidt. Okay, good.
Simple. I like it.
We kind of started out that way some 5 years ago or so
All right.
that we've been playing together.
Oh, so as Morgan Schmidt, you too? And then the other bands?
We had a much bigger group of folks that were getting together until the COVID thing happened and
Oh, yeah.
people split, and we decided to keep on going.
Very nice. Now, what do you do outside of playing fantastic music?
My business card says restaurateur, musician, fisherman.
Chef
Oh.
too, right? That's all part of that.
That's it.
Fisherman too?
I like to fish.
You got a boat?
No, not anymore.
Darn it. We want somebody to take us out to St. George Reef. Hey, by the way, St. George Reef, they're offering helicopter trips, I think, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, there's only two.
Yeah, so
right?
reach out to the St. George Reef Lighthouse Preservation Society and talk to our friend John Zimmerman, and he can set you up going out there. I'd love to. Have you been out to the island and looked around?
I buy it in a boat,
Right.
but
Buy
I
it,
have
it's
had
good.
I have had friends go out on the helicopter.
And you like it,
Wow.
right? It's pretty impressive.
It's gotta be.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's got to
Okay,
be.
so what is the other restaurateur? What does that mean?
I own and operate the House of Jambalaya.
Oh,
Right on.
the
H-O-J. I said HOA, really, but HOJ.
And that's in Crescent City,
It is in Crescent City
And it's
Harbor.
out there by the water, right?
Where you
It's
can
just where the
fish.
sea
I have,
lions are
That's-
hanging
that's
out
where the sea
now.
lions are
Yes,
now,
they
right?
are.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
How about Ross Morgan? What do you do besides playing fantastic music?
I work in education at Castle Rock Charter School in Crescent
Ooh,
City.
really?
So my
Weeded.
title is support teacher,
Support teacher.
and
Who-
I
what-
mostly teach music right now.
And
but
how
every
old-
year is kind of different depending on which students we have. And
How old are the students generally?
I work mostly with 4th and 5th graders,
Cool.
but most of our students are in middle school, high school.
Did not know that. I'm glad to hear that. Do you ever see like total prodigies, kids coming up that are you go, wow, this kid knows more than I do, and he's only 10.
I feel really lucky. I often get to interact with. 10-year-olds are often just like, wow, you don't know any theory about any of this or anything, but what you're doing is amazing. And sometimes the stuff they can just pick up by ear is
Yeah.
incredible.
Okay, we ask all musicians this question. Ross, you're teaching music. Do you read music?
I can read music.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say 75% of all our guests say they don't. I have in the past. How about you, Michael?
Once upon a time, I could do pretty good.
Right.
I can pick through it, but I
You don't-
have kind of let that go
Yeah.
by the wayside.
Now, when I see you guys play, and I cannot even think of you reading music as fast as you do this guitar thing. So that
I can't.
You can't read that fast, right? You just have to hear it. I'm guessing you read that fast.
No, I probably. I even like. I was thinking about this earlier for some reason, but it's like your processing matrix stuff, right? You have your
Yeah.
visual and you have your sound, and when I'm in my visual space, I can't hear as presently. So I like to learn stuff from paper often, but then get away from it so that I can actually focus on the sound.
Wow, cool. Does Morgan Schmidt play mostly originals? You do cover. I know that the Wayouts, you have quite a repertoire of original
Original
songs.
songs.
We go
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
We like fiendishly learn songs,
Yeah.
and so mostly that's covers. But we
Right on.
we do have a good amount of originals too.
Right on. Okay.
So, do you guys have any of you? Do you know what synesthesia is?
Synesthesia.
When you perceive some sense, but then you see another sense. For example, you see the color orange, but you think of the number 24.
Or David Sedgwick, your keyboard guy. When he plays, with the music he sees equations. Did you know that? He's
or
out there, right?
waves or something. And it's not just the music.
Synesthesia.
He says if it's in a separate key, if it's an E flat, for example. I remember him saying that, and I said, I don't even know, so he hears the different keys.
Yes.
in
Or
different
colors. I, of
realms.
course,
I just
have
perceived him seeing colors. of what he's doing.
He's a shaman, I found out. He's like a shaman guide doing certain things. So I think that's pretty cool.
All
Tell
right.
us about the other members of the Wayouts.
Well, David Sedgwick,
Okay.
as you mentioned,
Keyboard guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Super talented guy in
We've
our
had him.
area. And drummer. Brr. Who's drummer?
Tom Boylan.
Is it Boylan?
Is it Boylan?
Oh,
Boylan.
It's Boylan.
Uh-oh. Ray just gave me, he's saying do not tap the table like that. I just
Yeah,
blew
we
it.
knew that. But
Okay, he's shaking his finger. So sorry, but that's what live radio is all about. How about the McCools? There are like 30 people in your group.
Dr.
Right?
Gigi, I would just have to say, you must have a lot of patience, right?
Yeah, she has a lot of patience.
Do you see the patients as equations?
Color colors.
I have the patience with a CE and a TS. Huh? It's pretty funny.
So McCool's has your wife, Michael.
Yeah, there's a pile of us.
Yeah. So your wife Jen plays the melodica and the whistle.
Penny whistle.
Is that
And
penny
percussion.
whistle or piccolo? Is that?
It's a penny whistle.
Oh, it's a
like-
penny whistle. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really fantastic. Okay, go ahead because there's. All
Yeah.
kinds
Then
of
there's the
people in
fiddle
there.
player
Yeah.
Allie.
Allie
Yeah,
Ramsey.
that's right. Her son.
Yeah. Her son Declan.
Yeah, Declan makes it in when he can.
You.
Oh, is he the one with the other drum that you? Sit?
Nope, that's Tyler Reynolds.
Tyler, that's
Okay.
right.
He's another HOA-er.
Tom Boylan also often
Mm-hmm.
plays the kit with that group too.
Yeah.
There's more, isn't
Sedgwick.
there? Sedgwick, yeah.
You two, and now Sedgwick, David. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So
This was our
that's-
biggest fear, that we were going to forget somebody in this particular band.
But your
That's
big,
it.
big moment is coming up,
7.
right?
Yeah. We get
Which
busy
is-
this time. of
Which
year.
is when? What's your big moment?
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
St.
It's Irish
Patty's
music.
Day, right? McCool's. Usually at where? Port-au-Prince, Northcrest?
Northcrest. It's really cool because you guys play different kind of music, but super specialized. Like the McCools, the Irish music. I mean, this is super. I mean, not even if you have never been to Ireland, like I haven't been, you just know it's Irish music, and it's so fun. And you kind of get tapping, foot tapping and stuff. But then the way outs play. I don't know what you call that music, but it's really good. What do you call that music?
Your music. Rock.
It's our music.
I mean, it's very different from any other music, really, that I have heard. Right?
Yeah, yeah. You also you do classics. You do Dead. You do your own stuff, and it's pop. You got some great beats. You guys are on fire, and that's what we love about when you guys are playing. And people, you guys are infectious.
If-
The
if-
thing we
watching.
like to do with it is kind of take it out into whatever direction we feel like we end up going at that point.
So if you got people dancing, do you pretty much then say, "Okay, let's
Stay
get
with
off
that.
script and let's play the faster songs"?
Yeah, I mean, you have a relationship with the audience. That's one of the things about the Irish band that was so interesting to me, because I only started doing that like 3 years ago when you brought me that huge stack of stuff and we're like, we're doing this. But, most bands I've been in, you kind of win the audience over or you bring them in. Where the Irish music is like from the first note,
Oh
that
my
crowd is
gosh.
on
Yeah.
board.
Right? Yeah.
So, but how come you don't have a bagpipe player? Well, yeah, that's coming. Maybe
would
down-
They're around
I believe they're
everything.
probably few and far between.
right.
And then one that's going to sound good.
Yeah,
you know.
true. That's true. They
Plus
can
it would
sound
drown
pretty
everything,
awful.
right?
Yeah, it's just they can play outside the door.
That's how we got Allie, too. Said you were playing fiddle.
Fiddle, yeah, the violin. She plays very.
Yeah, very nice. Now,
very-
when you play in Oregon, which one is your, or Brookings Harbor, which one is your favorite venue to play?
I don't know if I could pick one.
Yeah,
Check
not to be
Checo.
diplomatic, but
Checo,
different
yeah.
places for different things.
Right.
Checo's stage is great.
Yeah,
So
big.
huge, right? And you have a lot of. How about Crescent City then? Anywhere too,
Again.
right?
We're just
Yeah.
Just whoever.
Well, you got Enoteca and you got South Beach and North Beach, but they're not playing very much at North Beach anymore. I think that's more.
we hit
reserved.
in at the House of Jambalaya.
Yeah,
on
that's right.
occasions.
You do, yes, sir.
Oh,
And on
especially
outdoor
outside. Yeah,
sometimes.
And this-
outdoor.
The outside is a great place to play,
Yeah,
but
It could be windy.
windy.
it can be.
Last
The
time.
weather's
Yeah.
trouble in the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
yeah.
nice.
All right, what's coming up on the horizon? We have something else to announce, and that is drum roll without the drum. Ray, what do you have coming up on the 28th of February?
Battle of the Bands at
Battle of the
Enoteca.
Battle of
Put
the
on
Bands.
by One King Entertainment.
Right, John Mendoza, Barbara, Bertie, Ray Martell. It's going to be a fun time, and that starts. Music starts at 5, but I think there are specials all day, and that's on Friday, right? Friday the 28th.
It is
February.
Friday.
It is, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
28th?
Yeah.
It's the 28th of February.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Did you guys play last year in the Battle of the Bands?
They didn't
No.
have it last year.
Yes, they did.
No.
When was it the year before?
No.
Down at
It was a
South
different
Beach?
thing called. It was a different thing. Yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
this is the first annual Battle of the
Okay.
Bands, and the other
Looks,
one was
looks
this.
like they have 8 or 10 bands
Right.
lined
Yeah,
up.
no, there's
Should
10.
be really
There's
good.
now
10,
10.
yeah.
There's now 10 bands. And where do you guys see yourself in a few years? Michael, you're content and happy at the restaurant. You got a beautiful wife. You got a family. You got everything going for you, and a musician plus. You want to see anything change in the next few years?
Yeah, a little bit less work, a little more fishing.
There we go.
Got to get a boat for that.
Okay, I got a rowboat.
How
Dude.
about Ross?
I just hope I get to keep doing what I'm doing.
You're in Nirvana already?
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Wow.
Are you guys for hire? Can anybody call you and say, hey, I have a party play for me, please?
We've been known to.
Weddings, gigs. I think it would be. You're going to hear these gentlemen start playing. Actually, if you want to, we have
No.
4 minutes till break.
Yes, we have the break. We'll do the break first, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, how do they get in touch with you guys if they do want to hire you? And can they choose? We want the way outs. No, we want the McCool's. No, we want
Morgan Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Yeah. Acoustic and
How do they do that? Is it just one website or just hopefully
Facebook.
find you somewhere?
Well, we're on the Facebook now.
As what?
So the Way Outs,
Okay.
I believe, is it?
I think it maybe even the way out of Crescent City.
cool.
Okay.
There's a
Yeah, I've looked
kinda
you up.
like
The way outs of
find us.
Crescent City.
Yep.
What if they want the McCool's? Can you still go through there?
I would go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer's got your
Find
wife has a. Yeah, you're on it. Jennifer, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. You want to pass out any numbers or anything like that, or just no websites? Just go find you on Facebook.
Facebook?
The
That's,
way.
that's probably the best way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's spelled WEIGH. Way. No, the Way Outs.
Curds and way.
Kurds and WAY and then outs. And what a band you are. You played Misty Mountain
We have.
next door?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're-
You go.
We often
Right
do
here.
our Irish thing there before St. Patrick's
That's
Day.
right.
So
okay.
So what is your next gig actually? Where is it? The next one?
Friday at the HOJ.
For Smash Burger Night.
Oh, cool.
At least the two of us.
Okay,
Who
so-
else is going to gang along? I don't know.
And then next week, we're somewhere.
You're, yeah.
Turn my phone off.
So basically, get the information on the website.
Yeah, you can find it on Jack's list too, on my own thing, which I
Jack's
list.
List
I
has
list
it
where you're
all.
at.
Very nice.
No. Okay, well that's cool. Are we almost
We got
there? We
Enoteca,
got-
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
which is going to be a really cool.
Okay, then tell
cool
us
thing.
about. Okay.
We don't have it. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's a weekend off.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
well, very good. Okay, so now because we have 1 minute to go before this, tell us about the House of Jambalaya. Your last name is Schmidt, which is German. Jambalaya house is usually more Louisianian. Where
Well-
does that come up?
There's actually, to my father's dismay, there's no German. I believe it comes from Belgium. I am mostly Scottish and Irish and Welsh.
Oh, okay.
So
There's the Schmidt part.
the lady that came in that wanted to talk to the Cajun kraut, I had to tell her that the Cajun kraut was mostly Scottish.
Oh goodness gracious!
So why House of Jambalaya?
I was interested in that kind of food. Had some real good people around me that I played music with, and a fellow that had a little restaurant in Reading, Pennsylvania, that was kind enough to share information with me that kind of helped me along the way with some of that style of cooking.
Wow.
Very cool.
And you do serve on occasions alligator.
It's true.
Yeah. Ever snake or anything? Nothing. No anacondas. Or, not
Haven't
yet.
done that.
Not yet.
Well, this guy here will take the skeleton.
Yeah, I love the, as you know, I do a lot of alligator art. Okay, gentlemen, you can start getting ready to prepare for yourself. I've got to do the mid-break break here. Time flies when we're having fun. It's already that mid-break time here on the Doc and Jacques live radio show, proudly broadcasting from the KCIW 100.7 FM studios in lovely Brookings, Oregon. The list of major sponsors for your community radio stations are Advanced Airlines. They're in. They're flying in and out of nearby Crescent City to Oakland and LA, 7 days a week. And Michelle Bupert, hello, Michelle, and our own vibrant local Curry County Chamber of Commerce. Nick and Lisa Rail and the PPA, or the Partnership for the Performing Arts. Hello to both of you. And there's a new supporter of community radio that has just joined the team, and it is Coastal Health and Hospice, serving Northern California and Northern California and Southern Oregon. Yes, Brookings. This exemplary, emotional, and helpful nonprofit organization is here to help all of us as we grow older and transition from one house to another. Welcome aboard Coastal Health and Hospice Services, which you are a part of as a director of hospice medical services, as a doctor there. And lastly, my dear co-host, Dr. Gigi Reed, and yours truly, Jacques Ketmer, thank you for being supporters of KCIW and all community radio station. All right. We have what?
We have music.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Now, what are we going to play here? This is Morgan Schmidt acoustic. Oh, you got a ukulele? What is the song of this?
This is a song called "Don't Scare Me None."
Okay. Don't scare
I
me.
wrote
You wrote
a
when?
number of years ago.
And did you, what caused it? Oh, why did you want to write a song?
This one kind of came out and wasn't really sitting down to try to write songs. And this one's kind of all the black cats, all the superstitious type of things.
Perfect.
That pop up, some of them in Pennsylvania Dutch folklore.
Cool. All right. It's an original song here on KCIW.
Morgan Schmidt.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning, black cat crossed my path. That was right after I woke up and I fell out of bed. Looked right on up at me, like I was his old friend. So I picked him up and I scratched him on a big old furry head. Picked up a bright shining penny, baby, threw it away. Guess I just don't feel like this. It's my lucky day. Hey, kitty, come on. Won't you show me around town? Take me all your evil places, yeah. Show me round. Don't scare me none. Worst is already done. Yesterday I found out that you were gone. Leaving, but this ain't the way I come in. Can you tell me what harm can it bring? Tomorrow's coming and it won't change a thing. Just walked underneath a ladder, yeah. At least I didn't hit my head. Broke 3 mirrors and I stubbed my toe, but I ain't running off to hide my head. Don't scare me none. Worst is already done. Yesterday I found out that you were gone.
Very
you.
cool.
So,
Thank you. So how many years ago did you write that? Did you say
I don't recall.
more than 2?
There's no
Yes.
way,
Less
no
than
way
10?
of knowing.
There's no way of knowing. I would say it had to be, yeah.
were you talking like a monster under the bed, with a big furry head, or is that like a dog?
That was the cat,
Oh, cat. Okay, there we go. The black cat.
the black cat.
There we go. Cool. Wow, what a neat. You guys got the rhythm. You guys got the talent. It's so good watching you.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
what else have we got?
Thanks for all the nice things you said about us earlier.
Well,
too.
thank you. You're
Right?
more than welcome, sir. You guys deserve it. What's up next?
Martha.
Martha.
Now,
Martha
that was
it
my
is.
mother's name. So
It's my
what?
mother's name.
Really? Martha? Wow. My father's name was George. George and Martha? Seriously. And you wrote it?
Yeah, this is one of mine.
And this is about mom.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
All right. Cool. All right. Martha by Morgan and Schmidt here in the KCIW studios.
Oh, help me, won't you, Martha, when I'm alone, don't know the way home. And Martha, you were always there for me in the river home, in serpentine stone. So lay me down, please share my crown, and I promise to be gone before it hurts you. And when I leave this town, if I ever do, hope my friends get together, make small talk about the weather, and let me go. When the rivers rise, you get those tears in your eyes. Don't pump the brakes, just ride the flow. So lay me down, please share my crown, and I promise to be gone before it hurts you. Ah, help me, won't you, Martha, when I'm alone, don't know my way home. And Martha, you were always there for me in the river home, in the serpentine stone. So lay me down, please share my crown, and I promise to
I have to ask a personal question about, I assume your mother has passed.
No.
Well, my mom has passed, but because I serpentine stone, I was thinking of a gravestone. Is that not what I was thinking of?
Well, growing up in Gasky, the river
Okay.
is that serpentine.
All right. Well, then I'm very sorry. Martha, many, many, many good years to you. Seriously. We
This
hope.
song is about leaving home, though. And
Yeah.
I see where you'd pick that up.
But man, both songs have hit me on an emotional level. So, man, the more the emotional, the better music, and especially on radio. Wonderful. Thank you so much for those two.
So
I
what
mean,
I liked
yeah, what do you like?
was the harmony. Love harmony.
She's a harmony girl.
I'm a harmony girl. Well, yeah. And I really like, I never hear, I don't have to hear the hearing for a bass. That's a bass, right? So I don't usually hear it, but I usually can hear it when you play, because I don't know if you're louder than others, but that's really cool when I hear it, because I can hear all kinds of music, and then, people are like for the bass, and I never hear it.
I prefer to call it
So-
distinctive.
There we go.
I like the
Perfect.
distinctiveness of your bass playing.
More distinctive.
This is what we love here in the studio, to hear these kind of songs. We are really fortunate to have you two in the studio. Wow, long overdue. All right, we got 2 more songs maybe. You got a harmonic on this one? You could play 3 more songs, or 4 if you want. 3? Okay, good. We have plenty of time. We have 17 minutes. Let's do
Yeah,
it. Let's fill
we
up the
have.
whole hour. What are you going to play?
This one's called Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's Fool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would call this probably my protest song.
Okay.
From even longer ago than the other one. When I was working at Pepsi Cola and shop steward for the Teamsters Union,
Whoa. Back in Philadelphia area. Yeah.
Reading, Allentown.
Wow. Cool. All right. So Nobody's Fool. Let's hear it.
Working too hard for not enough pay, ready to die at the end of my day. The union don't help, I know they try. This working class country is up and die. Oh my, she's up and died. Hear about the day when the worker was so strong, got as much respect as his day was long. Yeah, the day we're told you can work or be replaced. There ain't nowhere to go on this wheel we race, going round and round and round, round and round. Got me running all around. Things look up when the sun goes down. Lights start to shine all over town, and you belly up, boy, pull up a stool, 'cause tonight you ain't gonna be nobody's fool. I ain't no fool. I ain't nobody's fool. Nobody's fool. rising. Aching gets me out of bed. Big wheels are turning, about loud enough to wake the dead. Company money first. There ain't no way I'm gonna last another day. The man, he's got me going nowhere fast. Got me running round and round, 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 round. You got me running all around. Things look up when the sun goes down. Lights start to shine all over town, and you belly up, boy, pull up a stool. 'Cause tonight you ain't gonna be nobody's fool. Yeah, he ain't your fool. I ain't nobody's fool. Yeah, he ain't your fool. Nobody's fool.
Dang.
Nobody's fool.
Oh, can we clap?
Morgan Schmidt. What do you need?
Air clap.
Yeah, we could clap, yeah.
No,
Hold
I
on.
mean for
Ray's
the
going
buzz,
crazy in there. He's
yeah.
pointing his finger at me. Darn it.
He's been doing that for a while.
How's he been pinning me down?
So if you had something on your feet, you would also do something with it. I mean, playing the guitar, bass, and the harmonica is quite a feat, I think. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do either one by itself. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't either.
You have the voice. I mean, you got that. You got the voice. Like, yeah, pass her. Have a water. You got that almost deadish kind of sound, but it's unique. Very, very good. 3 excellent songs. We have 10 minutes, or
We
about
have-
9 minutes actually.
Yeah.
Can we fit another couple in?
Can you?
They're both
We'll get to it.
guzzling water. There we go. Thank you for that, Michael. What do we got next?
Josephine.
Josephine.
Josephine was
Is that from Ross again? Did you write Josephine? You do the girl names?
yeah, Martha Josephine.
Yeah.
This one kind of has a bit of a,
This is more collaborative.
yeah.
Okay, cool. How old is it?
This is the most recent song.
Okay.
By a wide, unknowable margin.
Yeah. Cool. Josephine. Let's hear
What
it.
is it about?
Well, let's play it. and
Yeah, there
we go.
can, you can conjecture.
All right.
Might
Can't
be
wait.
better than what I.
Can't wait.
We're really geeking out if we tell you
I
really
was
the
thinking I
story.
should have just said what Jacques said. That was good. Really.
Very good. There we go. Cool.
2, 3, 4. Oh, my love, move slow. Over stones deep down below. The waterline. Josephine, oh, feel like you make me whole, you keep me right. Way up north where the tall trees grow. tall trees grow. That is where we make our home. Josephine, I feel like you make me whole, you keep me right. Way up north where the tall trees grow, that is where we make our home. Josephine, I feel like you make me whole, you keep me right. Way up north where the tall trees grow, that is where we make our home.
Wow.
Dang, I'm dizzy watching those fingers.
You know,
Holy
both of
crap,
you,
very nice.
congratulations.
Man.
We have about 3 minutes, so we're going to cut it here because we do have to shut it down before the a couple minutes out. I want to
Wow.
say you guys are welcome back anytime. Come back 6 months from now at least. Come back on, play some of your original stuff. We can catch you in the act coming up on the February 28th, Friday, when you will be participating in the Battle of the Bands at Enoteca. Music starts at 5, but there's going to be all-day specials. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring.
Very
Man,
impressive.
you guys have gotten
So cool.
so freaking good. Oh, I didn't say the bad word. That's frickin's okay. Right?
Friggin' is okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you again, Ross Morgan and
Thank you.
Michael
Yeah, thanks so much for
Michael
having us.
Schmidt.
Pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
Very
Thank you for the entertainment.
energetic. Woo.
All right, we got 1 minute. What are we going to do? We're going to do Fun
Fun
Time
Time
Corner.
Corner. Woohoo.
Okay, that's where you get to listen to my great jokes. And you got quotes.
I
give,
do.
Give us some of your quotes. Let's hear from
Okay,
you.
so I got a lot of skeleton quotes, which most of them don't understand.
Oh, going with the skeletal thing
yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking about today. Okay.
mhm. So your past is a skeleton walking one step behind you.
Okay. All right. Tell us another skeleton
Probably a little
joke.
bit too deep for me. Don't mess with skeletons. They've got your back.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, right? And cartilage and all that stuff. How about another one?
No, you go with your
Oh,
stupid
well,
jokes.
I just found out that alcohol really, you're a chemist, alcohol is a perfect solvent. It is. It dissolves marriages, families, and careers pretty well.
It's a good one.
Hey, Doc, I'm not lazy. I'm just in energy savings mode.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
You like, okay, get her laughing. Okay, give us another quote or two.
Maybe you don't wear a watch, but your skeletons do, and they always know what time it is. I don't understand those. I mean, maybe you have to be English. Weren't you an English major?
Well, a skeleton walked into a bar, and he says to the bartender, he says, "Hey, bartender, I'll have a beer and a mop."
Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, Michael laughed a little bit on that one, right? Because it's
Okay,
just,
one more joke. And then
I
you're
don't
done.
suffer from insanity, folks. I enjoy every minute of it.
Good.
Yeah. is
Got
that
a half
good?
a joke left?
Yeah, I don't have an attitude problem. It's you that has a perception problem. I got plenty.
Darn
All right,
tootin'.
what are we doing?
Okay, we're done.
We're done. Okay.
Yes, this
Thank you,
is
gentlemen.
thanks for coming and thanks for listening for this fantastic music, and hopefully you can also watch it because it's fantastic.
Yes.
You have been listening to the Doc&Jacques show on KCRW 100.7 FM in Brookings, Oregon. We hope you have enjoyed the show as much as we have with this fantastic musical show.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray Simon, for holding down the fort, and Michael Gorse for videotaping
Yes,
and all
thank
this.
you.
And we're going to hear that second part of the song. I like it. Peace and prosperity to everyone out there. Thanks, everybody, for listening. And can't wait to be back next week when we got Who's Up Next Week. Okay, I forgot too.
Okay.
Okay, but some musical guests.
It
Okay.
is.
right.
Email us at docandjacques@gmail.com.
Bye.
And stay tuned for Tony Dorso. Bye.